All right, collective. So we ended the last video and I still had a stack of cards we didn't get through. So we'll start out with the messages and the names first. So let's get some more. Let's get a few more messages to go with these. So there's a real backstabber, brown noser kind of energy out here right now that is trying to get in somebody's good graces. I keep hearing, I'll do this. They want money. They're used to getting paid by whoever has employed them to do undercover kind of work. This person doesn't want to work a real job, okay? So they were employed by your family or by a group of people. I'm hearing a Sagittarius. And their whole deal is they got very comfortable in this position, being able to do whatever it was to you and not having to go to work like, the rest of the world does. So this person right now, because apparently they're not getting this. I keep hearing pack rat. Somebody's a pack rat too. But they're making phone calls. Whoever it is that they go to get the money, that person is not available. That person isn't taking their calls. Those wanted to flip out. That person isn't returning their messages. They're kind of like at a standstill. And this person has adjusted their whole life to this income that they've been getting. They've adjusted their whole life to this income. So somebody could be a Scorpio too. Somebody could be a Gemini. But anyway, yeah, they've adjusted their whole life to this. They're upset now because they're not getting their way. Okay? Somebody has an Egyptian bloodline. Aerosmith. I don't want to miss a thing. So to put that song up. Also, there's a couple Geminis out here that are on the wrong side of things. Really, 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 really wrong side of things. And they got involved in things that they should have never got involved in. And they wanted to harm and hurt somebody. The people that they hired, they lied to get these people to do what they wanted. They lied to them. Well, these people have figured it out now. Who really, the culprit, who really is the person behind the scenes, pulling the strings? Who really is the person that has started this whole corruption ring to go against one person? Anyways, there's more than one Gemini, just so you guys know, that's involved in this, okay? You got visitors in your yard at night. You didn't know. Oh, yeah, you do. Mm-hmm. And remember how you wanted somebody to get in a car accident? Remember how you wanted somebody's car to be always messed up and have transportation issues? They got a plan for your car too. Just saying. Someone loves George Strait. Someone's name is Starvos. Their last name is Starvos. Okay. Someone's name is Jeff. Lorenzo. Kyle. Karen. Clyde. Someone's name is Penelope. Vance. Someone's name is Vance. Someone's name is Vari. Someone's last name is Belford. Malcolm in the Middle came up in the last reading, that show. And they're telling me, bring that up again. But they're saying someone's name is Malcolm. Okay? Someone's name is Malcolm. Mariah. Mindy. Aha, look. There's Malcolm right there. Oh, there's Malcolm. Somebody loves to shop at Dillard's. Someone's last name is Smithfield. Somebody likes sloppy seconds. There's a mother figure out here that loves to talk crap about her daughter. That's all she does. She spends all of her time just talking non-stop shit about her daughter. And everything she's telling people is really the truth about herself. But she does not want to see that. No, she's in so much trouble. And she doesn't see that because she's been able to infiltrate the court system, judges, cops, you name it. And she feels really powerful. She feels very powerful. She is a part of a group of Eastern Stars. Oh, and you know what? Another thing I found out, and I had no idea, but I've been doing a lot more research on this stuff. But apparently, Eastern Stars do have men in their groups. And I was not aware of that. I found that out the other day. Yeah. So Eastern Stars do have some men in their groups. Somebody's name is RJ. I'm hearing Sniper again. Jesus. So we're back to that again. Hiring a sniper. Jeez. This is a mother. Take out their daughter. Wow. All right, Mommy Dearest. Someone's last name is Hurley. We got Barnes and Vanessa. And I do believe I said Vanessa in the last reading. Okay. So I'm going to tell y'all once again, all of you that want to keep getting on board with people because they told you something, but you never went back and talked to the person that they told you it was about. But you jumped on because there was money attached to it. There was something for you to gain from this. You're going to be very, very, very sorry. And you're going to really wish you went and have spoke to the person that the stuff was being said about them before you jumped on the hate train. I can't believe what a weak society we have of people. This is the problem. People love negativity more than they do positivity. I can put up a video that's a beautiful video, and it will hardly get watched. I can put up a video that is full of what I call trash, because it's us, the things coming out that need to be exposed for you guys, the missing pieces to your puzzle. But a lot of it is trash, because it's trash to me because it's people hurting each other. It's people harming each other. It's people doing horrible, rotten things to each other. So I call that trash. But it has to come out so that you guys get the answers that you need. And certain people do get exposed so they stop hurting and harming people. But you can put a video of that up and you wouldn't believe how many people will watch that. So that tells you where our society is and the minds of our society. So that tells you how weak we are as individuals in this world. There's something seriously wrong with that. Seriously wrong with that. So you're a very weak individual if you're willing. Someone picks up the phone and calls you and says, well, guess what I heard about so and so? Yeah, so and so told me this about so and so, and da 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 da. We can get paid though. Yeah, we just need to keep the rumors going and the gossip going, and we also can get paid that anything they have a platform, or they have several platforms. They're out in the public and they're trying to help people. We want to destroy them. We want to. We don't like their messages, so we can also get paid to do that too. There's a huge lesson coming for everybody that decides this is the way to be. And then you pretend that when things go wrong in your life, that you don't know why it's happening, but you are more than happy to accept some kind of a transaction with another person to harm and hurt another person. You might want to think about that. Because there's so many of you out here that are so willing and able to jump on and hate train, especially when you don't even know the person. Like, you're just willing to get on and go right ahead with whatever the narrative is. You don't know if it's true or not, but you're willing to jump on that train because there was something on the end of that fishing pole, the bait. And they bait and switched you. Do you know how many of you out here right now that you aren't smart enough to know right now what you got yourself involved in and the people you got involved with? Why would you never think when someone asks you to do something horrible or wrong to another individual, why would you not check into the reason why people are asking you to do that? And why would you want to be one of those people to jump on and do that to someone? You really need to think about these things because there's so many of you that think that you can just go out here and help destroy a person and your hands are clean. There's no accountability to it. It's okay that you did this to another person. You can just turn around because you were told nobody will ever know that you did this to them. So you're okay with that, right? You're okay with lying about a person, especially in court, right? Or making up statements, false statements that aren't true because you were told nobody will ever know you did it. So you're okay with doing that. Now, what if your kids were to do that? What if one of your kids came home? They made up a huge lie about another kid at school, but somebody gave them to do that lie. Someone gave them something to do that. But you're doing this in real life too. Now your child, this has trickled down to your child to do this to somebody. And they're getting reprimanded at school and you're being called in. And a whole bunch of people just dropped off because you're scammers and you're cons and you're karmics that were on. But anyway, so you get called into the school and you're going to reprimand your child and tell them that, no, we don't do this. This is bad behavior. But you're doing it. And you're getting a monthly paycheck to do it. You're probably even driving around in a car, right? Some of you have even gotten vehicles. Some of you are living or renting in homes that the money came off someone else's back. And you were never even blood to any of these people. But you were fine with that because your needs were met, right? You didn't care that you had to hurt that person because you were told the person would know. Okay. So you're all going to run around and continue to believe that these court cases won't get solved. And all of you that chose to get involved with my family, and you believe everything is attached to my father's death. Everything is attached to him dying. So all of you that were so brave and thought that you were being so honorable to jump on board with my family to destroy me want to believe that you're in the right when you played a part. Huh. So what happened if one of your parents died and you knew it was for money? You knew that they were taken out and all these people jumped on to destroy you. You'd be okay with that, huh? Okay. All right. There's so many of you out here that don't understand what's happening because all you saw was your greedy little hands. You didn't care who you were hurting. You didn't care who you affected. All you cared about was the monetary, materialistic side of it. That will be your downfall. Every one of you. Where my whole family's concerned, everybody's a conflict of interest. But because there's a crooked judge that's been rolling the punches and been in charge, anything's been allowed. This is the sloppiest court case you've ever seen. The sloppiest authority figures that got involved. The most crooked of them all. But you guys were okay with that, right? Because you got something out of it. Whole bunch of you just dropped off, by the way, because you're on here once again for the wrong reasons. And there's so many of you that are out here that have been hired to pop up platforms out of nowhere. You don't have one intuitive bone in your body. You have zero connection to anything. But you were hired to go against those of us out here that are. Now, how funny is that? Oh, and you have millions of subscribers, right? Because they bought them for you. And they go ahead and steal other people's content for you to create because you can do it. Because you got to have props. You got to be told what to say. You have to be told what to do. Told how to act. But you sit on those platforms and you attack the rest of us. I don't believe in attacking other people that platforms, and I won't. But I know there's a ton of you out here that have been paid to do that, and your time is up. And those of you that have been doing it to me, stealing my content, and those behind the scenes at YouTube that have been laughing, putting my analytics backwards, my subscribes backwards, unsubscribing my people, making sure my ads don't run, making sure I don't make money. There's some planned that you people didn't see. And the people that put you in those positions, they purposely put you there at YouTube because they knew this would come down one day. And when it does, your little fingerprints are all over everything. There's a giant trail to you people. And they're going to make sure they don't go down, but you do. That's why they picked you to do this job behind the scenes. Have at it. Have at it. All right. So, we got a name here that's in the messages. So, pay attention to Colin. We got Pocatello, Utah. You're dealing with a womanizer that is preying on you and thinks you're weak. Never wanted you to have anything. Doing spell work on the judge. Transitioning to the other side. A mental midget. Your phone has been cloned to involve you in matters you have nothing to do with. Don't worry, the truth will prevail. Yep, the next card's justice. There you go. Somebody could be a Libra. We have a false flame here that's apparently into bestiality. We have Nigeria. stepbrother, stepsister, aunt, uncle, brother, sister, talent, executive. Your family and friends want you homeless. Now, see, this is the craziest part to me. Why would your friends want you homeless with your family? And why would your friends get involved with your family in trying to get you homeless? Because these are some sick and twisted, insecure mental midgets. There's a couple of these people in this group, horribly OCD. The name Vicky, pay attention to this. Patrick. Apparently you turned into a crooked cop, Pat. Sad. Rita. Now that one doesn't surprise me. Your human rights have been violated, collective, and we know this. Just like our speech, free speech. They want to violate that too. Insurance agent, life insurance, scammer, total scum. People, let's see, federal officials behind the scenes keep sending people towards you and want you to be scared and feel harmful. Federal agents. That's pretty pathetic when your family can buy off federal agents. Somebody's into murder mysteries. We have a real estate agent, past life relationship, too many cooks in the kitchen. Cops are called and given anonymous tips that are false. Which reminds me, this one, I've had this for a couple days now, and it just blows me away. So, there's somebody out here. They could be ex-military or current military, or they're involved with a judge, they're involved with a lawyer, or a politician. I'm not exactly sure which. Hit the thumbs up, guys, please. This person has a wife. She's psychotic. 100% crazy. I don't know how you guys are involved with this individual, okay? But she's done this to multiple people, okay? Because she and whoever she's with, they're scammers. This is what they do. They scam people. I've been picking up like on the military scams, the romance scams, okay? This is crazy. Anyway, she has been raised her whole life to get whatever she wants. She got into what do you call it? Prearranged marriage. She's nuts. She's crazy. So they pick people to scam. She and the husband. And of course, they act like they're not married when they do this, right? And then they set people up. So then after they scam you and you catch on, you figure it out, then they do the whole backpedaling thing, and then they try to push you away or whatever it is that they do, how they do it. But they turn you that they're the victim of you, because they've had this is an operation that's been going on forever. So whoever I'm talking to, this is past tense what they did. They already did this to you. But she continues to be up your ass all the time, okay? And she has the resources to do anything she figures to anybody. And she always gets her way. But she stepped too far out of her circle this time. So she's hacked somebody's devices. Well, Spirit's telling me several people's devices, but there's somebody in particular, okay? And this to me is just, it's like, you have to be such a loser to do this. So anyways, she's been watching you, and somebody may have had their location on their phone and has, so she's been seeing everywhere you've been going, okay? Or somehow they've got a GPS tracker on your vehicle. And so she has watched for a while all the places that you've gone to. So She's not going to go in and make a complaint against you like if you go into a grocery store. She knows there's cameras everywhere, right? It's somewhere that you've went that she would never think of, that there would be whatever she's setting you up to say you did to her. She thought there wouldn't be cameras. Okay, so she set it up to go to this place that you've been to and go in and say that you did something to her. Like report you that you either got in a fight with her, or that you harmed her, or you had a shouting match, or you threatened her. Some of you, this person went even and like did things like this person is so mentally ill. Like she's the type of individual that would go punch herself in the eye, or put cuts on her or bruises on her, and then go report you to the police and say you did this to her. Okay, so she goes into this place that you frequented before, you've gone to before. Could even be like a cute little like restaurant or a place that you've gone to hang out, right? Went in and told these people that you did this horrible, horrendous thing to her, called the cops, the whole shebang, right? You weren't even there. You were not even there the day she went in and made this claim on you. The false report. She has always been able to get this to work because she calls specific precincts that she knows that every, precinct has X amount of crooked cops set up in it. So she has a connect in every city. So she called her person. They weren't available. The regular person. So she just went to another police officer because she just figured, hey, he'll find out about it. I'll tell him. He'll handle it. So this person came out to wherever the place was, checked it out, and was like, well, this is weird. Because I walked in, I talked to the people, that the owners, and the description of the person you're talking about, she hasn't been here. What are you talking about? She said, oh, yeah. Look at me. Look what she's done. And she even had one of her little bimbo friends with her that, oh, yeah. She totally did it. Yeah. I mean, they had their whole narrative laid out. So he's like, all right, well, we're going to have to check into this, blah, blah, blah. Wrote her up like a report, right? Gave her a case number. He told her to leave. He went back in and started talking to the actual owners of whatever this place was that you have gone to before. And they're like, yeah, we know who she is. And they're like, is she violent? They're like, no, we love her. What are you talking about? We've never had a problem with her. We actually look forward to her coming in. She used to come here quite a bit. We've always enjoyed having conversations with her. We've never, ever had a problem with her. What are you talking about? Well, this person said that, da, 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 da. And they're like, well, we didn't see that happen. We don't know what you're talking about. Well, she came in and made the claim to you. They're like, yeah, we know she made the claim, but we don't know what she's talking about because we didn't see it. Well, this place does have cameras. She didn't think they did. This is the best part for you, collective. There are actually cameras there. They went and looked at the cameras. You were never there that day. You were not there. That was made up. This person has been doing this behind your back for some time now, going to places stating that you have been there when you haven't, and you've had some kind of an altercation with this individual that you've never had. And then they've went ahead, this crooked cop will write up the report, and then the judge takes it in and goes, oh, nice, we needed a new one, thank you. Do you see the corruption in our system? This is sick and twisted. And these people think it's okay to go, and she's been doing this basically her whole damn life. To whoever she doesn't like, she'll get rid of you. Or she'll go ahead and make something up about you to destroy you. She's done this to several people. Several people. There's a trail. And somebody doesn't like her. There's somebody that's an authority figure. And I'm not going to give out too much because this hoe watches all of our channels. Okay? So I'm not going to give out too much. But she doesn't know. There's someone that doesn't like her and doesn't give a rat's ass who she's connected to, and knows that she's done this before, and knows the crooked cop she's connected to, and knows how down low this cop is. Because this cop also gets paid on duty to travel around and do dirty shit on the job. So he's getting paid to be a cop and then do dirty shit on the clock. So this person, this authority figure, I'm not saying if it's another cop. I'm just saying it's an authority figure that has more authority than the crooked cop. And he decided, whoever this person is that found out about this, okay, because the other cop went back and goes, this is bullshit. This is not okay. Because that cop that went out wasn't a crooked cop. And he's like, this isn't right. And she made sure that he knew to make sure that that report got put on that other police officer's desk. And he thought that was weird. He thought that was really, well, why can't I put the report in, right? Well, after he went out on the call and showed up, he's like, this is bullshit. He knew. Whoever this police officer was, his intuition was on. He has now passed this off onto someone else that's more authority than he does. And I'm not saying what the chain of command is, but she is now being investigated, and they don't give a shit who she knows because they know who she's connected to. So that's for somebody, okay? And then it's really weird because guess what the next card is? See that? Oh, she's done this before too. She doesn't have a problem. And if she doesn't know you, this is real easy for her to do to you. And then she'll go get an insurance policy on you. Renting out your house, they made you sell. Oh, I know my family's done that. Libra. Wire fraud. This person is blowing smoke up your ass. I said this in the last video. Somebody went to Judge Memorial High School. There's the card. Someone owns a Roadster. Those are cool. Leo. Well, he doesn't have a Roadster. He's got a Cobra. But you won't be needing that Cobra where you're going. And I'm sure you didn't buy it with your own money now. You bought it with money out of a trust that was in someone else's name. This Leo has somebody stressed out. Stop hanging out with lost souls. Yada, yada, yada. They all failed scary school. Wise beyond your years, collective. Professional golfer. You can't set yourself on fire to save others. Tuesday. Somebody doesn't want me talking. Free spirit. Wild child. Turn and walk away. Stay with the white light. They know you know their secrets, but still trying to come at you. Okay? Someone's from Georgia. It's got a big head and very arrogant. You know their secrets. Oh, look. Again. Someone from Georgia. Oh, they even had your funeral planned. Way to go, cuz. There's the Porsche Cayenne. Said that in the last video. Hmm. This person from Atlanta. Oh, I said Atlanta. Well, Georgia. They're involved in burying someone in the woods. Penn State. Maybe that's the person that they did. Taylorsville, Utah. Spiritual witch. Doctor is salty and they know you know. They're all screwed. Entrepreneur. All right. We have Meyer, Mills, Vincent, Serena, Amy, Norm. Well, you're getting around, Jocelyn. Did you stop drinking? Tony. On the back of Tony. Oh, Tony's a backstabber. Tony's a predator, too. There's a Tony that's a pilot. There's a Tony that's a predator. And a pedo. Bjorn. They're two different Tonys. Monique. Oh, you're back, too. You like to get passed around. Sugar Lips. Someone calls someone Sugar Lips. Sutherland. Harrisburg. Hadley. Bateman. Well, that's sad. Bigelow. Not shocking. Anne. Markle. Cummings. Caitlin. Huh. Jones. Won't it be funny when you guys lose everything? Carrie. Blake. Blake was in the last one. Mary Jane. Dixon. Lily Rose. Clark. I keep hearing the name Mary Beth. Lauren. Someone's name is Lilith. Sally. Clarence. Candy. Clark. Be like, okay, now there's some messages that are in these names. Pay attention. Be like a rose that can grow in concrete. Collective, you're a starseed. Quinn. Fenton. Briggs. And Erica. Now, that's not a shocker. Now, remember, guys, some of these names can be lawyers, attorneys, judges, insurance agents that got involved, anybody that was involved in your takedown. And some of these names can be your passed on loved ones on the other side that are protecting you, okay? Andrew. Shane. Shane came up in the last one, too. Miles. Someone's last name is Mills. Eddie. He's a crooked person. Oh, yeah. He likes to handle people's trusts because he always gets a cut. Tim, how's that Ducati treating you, huh? You wrecked it lately? That was paid for out of someone's trust and inheritance, blood money. Franz, Blanchett, Ross, Penelope. I do believe, I either said, Penelope, the card didn't come up in the last reading, but her name was, I was hearing it. Avery, Sunny. This is someone's scorned ex. Junior, Doris, Geary, Zachariah, Melinda, Jessica. And Geary likes to drug people and video them for money. And he's down low. Janny, Jackie, Jacqueline, Emily, Justin, Cleo. I did say Cleo in the last one. Hickman. Someone's got hemorrhoids. I don't know where that just came from. They just told me to say somebody's got hemorrhoids. Maybe Justin's got hemorrhoids. Young. Ramon. Someone's name is Randy. Edward. Cheryl. Colette. I do believe I said Colette in the last one. There's Mike again. Now there's multiple Mikes that will probably be involved for several of you. Meredith. Johan. Lang. Barnes. That's twice on Barnes too, but we've had it two ways, okay? We've just had it B-A-R-N-S and B-A-R-N-E-S, okay? Perdermo. Whoops. Stephenson. And Robert. There's a Robert Wiles that likes to pay people to gang stalk. He's got a gang stalking program. If you're interested. Oh, yeah. If you need a voodoo doll sewed or made, contact my mother. She is supreme at making handmade voodoo dolls. She's an excellent sewer. Hakeem. Harris. Callie. Paisley. Someone's name is Paris. Mancini. Paul. Tex. Last reading I was picking up on Ted, but he likes to be called Teddy. There you go. Kirk. Colby. Someone's name is Carol with a K. Someone's name is Janice. Carmen. Copeland. Murdoch. Hart. Stephanie. Lovey-dovey. Major. Ryan. Janice. Sophia. Bastos. All right. Someone has a boat. Unattended death. Big trouble. You know, I've been trying to figure that one out. So my dad's death certificate reads it was an attended death. But apparently when they got there, he was dead. So how does that work? How does the death certificate read attended death? but nobody was there. Weird, huh? Kind of what I thought. But then they also said he didn't have anything wrong with him, but he was scheduled for an angiogram the following Tuesday. No medical conditions at all. No, none. Said he didn't smoke either. Lots of lies on that death certificate. Cannon Mortuary needs to be sued. Boy toy. Action taken in the past. It's coming back to bite him in the ass. Your ex is being used as a mole. Oh, this isn't very smart because the family has set you up to be a mole. So think about it. Did you hear what I just said? The family has set you up. And there's a giant trail to you when this whole thing blows up. Rejection spells been done on you. Yeah, okay, whatever. Somebody that drives a Hyundai. Someone is going to need counseling and therapy after this bullshit's over. You are dealing with a very ignorant karmic. Somebody's a foot doctor. Apparently this person loves to hear themselves talk. Raid. Called CPS too many times on you. Now their children are going to be taken from them. Some of you, your own damn mothers called CPS on you. I know my mother tried it. Betrayal using their badge. That keeps coming up. Because these cops, these crooked cops, I don't understand. How do you feel good about yourself? How do you feel good about yourself? Using your badge in this way. I don't understand. Someone's got a ponytail. Scorned lover going to prison. Agape. Somebody's sending themselves fake text messages as you. And this keeps happening. And this is so, like, juvenile. Send yourself fake text messages as someone else. So somebody has cloned your phone and they're using another burner. Okay, so they've cloned your phone and then they have the burner phone that is cloned as yours. And they're sending themselves messages as if it's you attacking them, sending them these messages. And I know this happened a couple of months ago. And nothing became of it to any of you because this is this idiot again doing the same shit. So whoever this buffoon is, they went in already to the cops once and took in this phone and goes, oh my God, look at this. They're threatening me. They're attacking me. They're harassing me. They're doing all these things to me. And the cops knew. It was a burner phone. They knew it was fake. They knew. But they're up to it again. Oh, look, it's a Texican. Imagine that, Gary. And your name came out. Maybe this is one of your hoes. Forging signatures of yours. You know, these people don't think that they're going to get in trouble for this. Just like these PPP loans that they've taken out in our names. Somebody's gone and bought a house. Yeah. I have a doppelganger. She just keeps going into court pretending to be me. But remember, I'm dead. See, they have me dead in some court systems, and then other places I'm alive, apparently. But some idiot keeps going into court pretending to be me with a fake death certificate that got bought on the dark web. Because I guess you can buy those off the dark web. I wouldn't know. I've never been on there. But apparently, from other information I've been finding out, you can buy these things on the dark web. You can buy a birth certificate, a fake social, a fake driver's license, or if you know the right people in the military or politically they can get you any of these things. Oh, and if you need a cleaner, they can get you one of those too. Multiple P.O. boxes for P.O. box scams. Oh, my mother's into multiple P.O. boxes. She has at least 2. She has no reason to even have one. Oh, but yes, she does. Because, see, she's got my mail going to one of those. Joker face. So there's somebody here for someone else. I haven't seen my mother in quite some time, but she definitely didn't have any plastic surgery the last time I saw her. But for someone else here that's doing PO box scams, they've had a lot of plastic surgery. And take a guess where they got the plastic surgery from. Wasn't their money. It was yours, collective, that they used. Angel number 951, spiritual growth, positive change, returning to your roots and embracing your spiritual adventures that are coming. Somebody loves poetry. One day at a time. Someone drives a BMW. There's definitely someone out here that drives a silver BMW that's a convertible. And you better get ready for your orange jumpsuit. And there's somebody with an orange BMW, too. That I've picked. I've gotten the download on that one, too. So there's a silver one. It's a convertible. She's over in the circle all the time here in my neighborhood. Yeah. She hangs out with Vivian. Somebody has a platform. Your family does not have your back. Your mother is mentally ill. Oh, mine is. But yet they're all protecting her. They're all sticking up for her. They're all making sure she doesn't go down for multiple murders. Keep protecting her because you're all going to be involved in it. Karmic narcs want you in suspense. Ooh, so shaken, aren't you guys? Duplicating everything you do. It's because somebody with a demon dick. Someone drives a Mercedes. They all laughed behind your back. But they knew that the bait would get taken. They all laughed behind your back. But they knew the bait would get taken. No honor amongst thieves. They have it out for you. Thumbs up, guys. It's not hard to push that button. You guys don't mind getting all the free messages, but you sure have a hard time pushing a button. Shooketh. You're manifesting justice. Someone's an industrial engineer. This person's calculated. They've gotten real messy. There's more than one engineer too, because that keeps coming up. I have 2 uncles that are involved in all this crap, and they're both engineers. And I have an aunt. She's an engineer. Someone's about to have a coming to Jesus meeting. Getting arrested soon. Cheering you on behind the scenes. Amazed by you. Madly in love with you. Somebody loves Chinese food. Government contracts. Insurance policy was taken out on you. You're not supposed to be here, collective. You screwed up their plans. How dare you? Because they got to get away with the theft. Hiding out in a tent. Oh, wow. God, they tried to kill you. It didn't work. And they stole from you. But now they're hiding out in a tent. Okay. That makes a whole lot of sense, right? So they must have burned through whatever it was they got. They can't afford a motel even, not a hotel. They can't even afford a motel. So they think by hiding in the mountains somewhere that they're not going to be found. Okay. Lots of broken promises. Virgo. Well, this makes sense now, right? Lambo. Green with envy. Somebody needs to watch the movie Hereditary. Okay? Collective, you are perfect as you are. Don't let anyone tell you anything else different. Okay? West Valley, Utah. I keep hearing Sun Valley too. This isn't brain surgery, people. Russia. Sex addiction. And I don't know what it is about. There's a group of Russians I know here in Utah. And they're all a part of a major drug ring. There's a whole bunch of them. They hang out at a bar out in Draper. It's called Leatherheads. They've been known to frequent there. They're a part of this takedown on some of you. Okay? Tables have turned, pointing the fingers at others. A community cat. This person is deranged. Somebody's a tour guide. Someone's a grocery store cashier. Due diligence. End of story. My father's here. That's his saying. Malaysia. Make them count the days till they will see you. There's somebody out here that has met somebody. And somehow you guys have been pulled apart. Well, we know why you were pulled apart, right? Because other people got involved in it. Okay? So you and this person can't be together right now. So make these days count. You'll be back together, collective. Okay? You and this person. It won't be till this retrograde's over, but you and this person will get to come back together. Don't lose hope. That's for somebody. Okay? Coast Guard. My dad is here. Stupid doesn't scare. Aries. Oh, this Aries loves to play the stupid card. He's all about the stupid card. He has stupid stuck on his face. Permanently. Coming soon, though. Karma for you. Shouldn't have got a part of that death plot. Collective, you starve the narc's ego when you take your energy away from them. Do you realize that this protects yourself? And when you stop having feelings for these people, okay? And what I mean by that is that you don't get in your head about these people, what they've done to you anymore. You've accepted it. You're still moving on with your life. You're not getting in bouts of rage or anger for them or sadness from what they've done to you. They can't manifest or energy harvest off of you when you don't have feelings for them. It doesn't work. Clara. Okay, that name was in the wrong... Are we in the name? Wait a minute. I did. I picked up names again. Okay, I guess we're going to do names again. Beckham. Kathy. Thompson. That's twice on her. Oh! How's it going? Toothless. Or snaggletooth. Still got one tooth left? May. Ben. You and Miriam still running a scam? Hiding out in Dubai? Garcia, Babka, Clifford, Collective. You put the velvet rope up. And see, this is another thing. When you quit having sexual relations with people, it's real hard for them to try to connect into you or bind into you. Have a tie to your sacral. Okay? So that's why they pay a lot of these people to come in and sleep with you, because then they go back and they bang everyone in the group, or they have a big old train, or they have a big fuck fest, one of their creepy fuck fests. See, that's what my family is all about, paying people to come in to sleep with me. They even paid someone in to come in that was supposed to kill me because they were carrying around. I guess it was dormant, but I didn't ever get it because I'm not a whore. Mansell, Hank. There's Tony, twice on Tony. Neil, Brandy, Pearl, Joshua, Darian. Keep hearing Bianca, Andrea, Christina, Huck. And somebody loves huckleberries. Huckleberry jam. Somebody loves huckleberry jam. I don't know who that's for. Denise. And somebody loves what do you call it? Benedict. Eggs Benedict. Somebody loves Eggs Benedict. Cruz. Gracie. I think we had Grace in the last one. Baker. Mum. Kylie. Phobe. And Starvos. And I said Starvos in the beginning. Okay. Well, that's a lot of names, right? Finish up the messages and then we'll move on to some cards. What do we have here? This man's wife just brought down the whole operation due to her insecurities. Football coach. Super freak. Sneaky. Insecure. Your ex is in competition with you. This is creepy. When your own ex is competing with you. Now, I can see this if you're in a same-sex relationship. But if you're not, this is weird. And something's wrong with you. Really, 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 really wrong. Soulmate. Somebody's a high school teacher. Someone loves to go to Lake Powell. An administrative assistant. Ottawa, Canada. Identity theft. Lawyers are in grief. Loveless and heartless, though, because they don't care. They helped make sure the identity theft was okay to do. Somebody, too, has been getting... Okay. This is for a couple people. Somebody's mother, since you were a child, not even as an adult, okay? This sick and twisted woman went ahead because you have a disability of some sort, okay? They use that disability and they've been getting a Social Security check off of you your entire life. You didn't even know it. They never shared any of it with you. They never told you. It's for someone. Somebody's sober. They're standing in their truth. Someone's from Sweden. Somebody's in reptilian energy. Well, that goes with those. It's a ho down. This person will say all the right things to you and then go do the opposite when you're not around. Tennessee. Turkey came up in the last reading, and they're telling me turkey again. So that's for someone. Clear your energy. Crooked, undercover authorities. They're like, it just, how does it get? Yeah. So it's bad enough when we have the authorities, but when the ones that are undercover, and they're undercover for a reason, and then they become crooked, that's pretty bad. They're helping this law firm, this crooked law firm that's covering up crimes. The whole law firm must know my family. Put a shock collar on your karmic. Playing hot potato with you. So there's someone out here that's got a karmic that's out of control. The karmic's playing hot potato with you. Okay? Ring around the rosies, right? So get your shock collar on her. Somebody needs to use valerian root to sleep with because they've been using, what do you call it? Oh, the other one. I can't think of it right now. It's late. Anyways, valerian root will help because you're using, why can't I think of it right now? Anyways, it's the one that's very popular, but valerian root does the same thing. Valerian root's awesome, actually. Failure is success in progress. So when people are calling you a failure, just remember you are success in progress. Jamaica. Somebody needs to watch the movie Out of Time. Realtor going down. And then we have debunking your ops. Oh boy. Oh, these people. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. So there you have it. There's all your messages. All right. And names to hopefully help you guys out. All right. Let's get a few cards out because we've already been going an hour. Yeah. All right. I've been wanting to play with this deck. And another thing. Somebody keeps going to sweat lodges. So they're using, there's a group of people that are, they call themselves shamans, but they're demonic shamans, okay? They keep meeting up at these sweat lodges, and they're actually doing sacrifices. They're not actually doing what the sweat lodge purpose, the whole purpose of the sweat lodge is. Well, this has been at least 2 weeks now. I've been waiting for the whole thing to play out. But they sacrificed a child. Someone was there recording the whole thing. Yep. Somebody was there that night. That was a mole in your little sick and twisted group at the sweat lodge. And they recorded it. And now, you people don't know who has it. Nope. And when it happened, something really bad happened that night. For all the people involved, something happened. I don't know if it was lightning, thunder, something happened. Something happened to their whole thing, and it wasn't good. And And that was a sign to tell all of you people that are participating in this horrible behavior, you're doing the wrong thing. And there's going to be a bigger price to pay. So you might want to stop doing it. You guys might want to stop doing this stuff. Well, not might want. You need to stop. Oh, someone didn't like me saying that. Nope. Someone did not like me saying that. Definitely a fire sign involved in this. Yep. Look at that. Said there's definitely a fire sign that was involved in this sweat lodge group. And the sun card pops out. Must be a Leo. Libra. So, since I was talking about this, we have a Leo and we have a Libra. Definitely a part of this group. Y'all in a Saturn return right now. Woo! Well, Saturn return, or when you're using Saturn's energy, that's about hard work. Okay? That's about your dedication to get through something. That's about a goal that you have set that you are trying to achieve. Okay? It's also about you laying the groundwork for future foundation. And how weird is that? What I was talking about and what popped out. And I said, there's going to be a bigger price to pay. Well, you guys did at that sweat lodge. It's coming. Could be a Cancer that was there too. You're supposed to think outside the box, my dear, with this Uranus energy. This is embracing unconventional ideas, but we're not talking about unconventional as sacrificing people. Okay? Your transformation, you thought that was going to be progress by what you got involved in? It's not. Nope. Not at all. Now this Cancer wants to be in this lovey-dovey energy and pretend that whatever they participated in, oh, I wasn't really there. That didn't happen. And you're having nightmares now? You having nightmares? How would you people feel if that was someone that you loved that was being sacrificed? Guess you people don't care, right? You stood by and watched someone else be. Sagittarius. Sagittarius involved in this too. Third eye. So, part of this was to do root work on somebody and block their third eye. And these people believed that they're so powerful in their little group of gophers. It's a gopher group, okay? Y'all believed that you were going to progress, have progress with your future by doing this. Because you're all into the what? Barbaric stuff? Well, you didn't block whoever's third eye you were trying to block, but you definitely calcified yours. You calcified it. You didn't block the person's root chakra that you were trying to block, but you blocked your divine wisdom. You blocked your ability to be grounded. You blocked your own ability to stay grounded by trying to block someone's. This group is screwed, man. You people are screwed. There's a Virgo involved too. Yeah, there's a Virgo here involved too. Tell us more about this little group. I've been waiting to get this one out. Gemini. So there was a Gemini involved here too. Oh, they believe the galaxy's on their side. Yeah. Well, when the galaxy's trying to work with you, the galaxy is there to help shape your thoughts, your ideas, your intentions, your emotions. The galaxy is there to help you embrace those things, to help you stand in your power, your personal power. When the galaxy shows up, whoops, sorry. When the galaxy shows up, oh, look at this. There's the Virgo card. When the galaxy shows up, that's like you being gifted this amazing, it's like you now become the designer of your journey. It's your cosmic journey. And when the galaxy shows up, it's there to help you design that future that you want. It's helping you become more mastered in the areas of your personal power, your emotions, your intentions, your thoughts. But when you're doing these kinds of things that you people were doing, the galaxy doesn't support that kind of behavior. Not at all. No. So you guys won't be getting help there. And this was supposed to be a gift for you and your future. You pissed it away. Now, there's a water sign, or water signs that were involved in this. They're stuck. Earth signs, stuck. Throat chakra. So, the aim here was also to shut someone up. Bottom of the deck. You guys manifested a solar eclipse. You're going to be eclipsed out of here pretty quick. Wow. Well, that was a good job with that sacrifice, wasn't it? Pisces and Virgo. So you guys just manifested an eclipse. That's it. That's all you did. You manifested getting your throat chakra blocked, the galaxy not working with you. Let's get all the... So we have Capricorn, double on the Virgo and Taurus. Okay? We have double on the Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. We have Leo. We have Gemini. We have Leo. We have Gemini, too. We have Libra. These fire signs and water signs that got involved with this, they must have had a bigger part in this ceremony. Sagittarius, too. Big time trouble. Okay? So we have Leo, Libra, Leo, Libra. These are all players that were there. Double on the Virgo, so there's probably more than one Virgo that was there. Gemini. More than one Pisces was there. Taurus, Capricorn, Scorpio, and a Cancer. And these earth signs and these water signs and this Saggy. Big, big trouble. Big, big trouble. Okay? You guys managed to calcify your third eye. You didn't block it. You calcified it. Good luck with that. The galaxy is against you. You manifested a Saturn return. That will hurt. You manifested by this sacrifice, this ceremony, blocking your own root chakra and your throat. And this is funny. Do you want to know why this is funny? Because you people manifested for other people to tell the truth about you. That's what you manifested. Closed off your own throat chakra and you opened up all the other people. And now someone's talking shit because I'm getting a stabbing in my ear, my left ear. Someone's out here talking mad shit right now. Okay? And you also manifested with this, besides the truth coming out about you people and what you did that night, you also manifested the person that you sacrificed to work on the other side, with several angels around this person making sure that every one of you will be caught for what you did. This person's soul can't rest and can't go on until you people are brought to justice. You did something really, really bad. You all know what you did too. Sure did. Oh yeah, and you're getting eclipsed, remember? You're getting eclipsed. You managed to eclipse your own selves out. Okay? And wait till that video gets in the hands of who it needs to be in. Who knows if it's already there or not, because I haven't done much tapping more in on it, because it upsets me when I even get these downloads. And let's see. Since it's there. Here comes the planes. Imagine that. Imagine that. All right, Spirit, give us some more about these people at the old sweat lodge, man. The old sweat lodge group. I can hear somebody say it was an animal. It wasn't an animal. So don't be going telling other people it was an animal. You guys didn't sacrifice an animal. And even if you did sacrifice an animal, how dare you do that even? You're a scumbag. Whoever I'm tapping into. You're a total scumbag. Piece of shit. You know what they're showing me? This is how barbaric and twisted you sick and twisted people are. You know the wood thing that they put your head, that they, back in the old medieval times, that they would chop someone's head off in? Yeah. This is what they're showing me. Oh my God. Disgusting. Disgusting. Alright, I can't go further. Nope, I don't want to see any more. Do not show me any more. I can't even repeat what they're showing me now. I'm going to get super angry. Alright, Earth sign. You're in deep shit. See that? This is equivalent to several towers. Not one, several. Get prepared. Can you guys hear the planes right now? Helicopters? Fucking idiots. Whoever this earth sign is, they're reckless. They're a recluse. Ooh, look what you did. You manifested yourself some crow energy. Huh. This person does not know how to tame themselves. They're not, people aren't able to tame this person. This person's nuts. They're out of control. Oh. There's the child. There's a couple of you earth signs. You took this child's life in that sacrifice. Yours will now be taken in return. Huh. Just heard an eye for an eye. This child wants their story told. Oh my gosh, this poor child. Whew. Try not to cry. Wow. I don't know how you people can do this stuff. It's over. It's over. You people have no idea what's coming. Holy mountain. Oh, there was a witness. There's the witness. That's the mole. Woo! Whew. Oh! Oh! Look at that. There's a witness. I said there was a mole for this child. There's the damn sweat lodge. I split the deck. Oh, this child is... Oh. Whoa. Okay. All right. We're going to keep going. This is... I'm not liking this at all because this energy is really hard for me to not cry. Sorcerer. Oh, wait. Sorry. Before I split it, again, sweat lodge. Sorcerer and sweat lodge. Wow. 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 This person thought they were going to gain all of this energy from this child and this whole group. You pieces of shit. Fucking pieces. Oh my God, now I'm pissed. I'm pissed. Yeah, whole secret circle of you getting together to do this. The arrow is now pointed at each one of you. Do you hear me? Every one of you that night that participated. Arrows at you. All right. Telling me to shuffle. Okay. Got it. You had no right to do this. Did it under a full moon, huh? Or a moon cycle, or I don't know, like 2 weeks ago. I think we did have a full moon. About a week and a half, yeah. Pisces. Cancer. Scorpio energy. The medicine wheel. You played with the medicine wheel. You don't play with the medicine wheel. This is a fake Pisces that pretends she's a medicine woman. She's not. She's a sorceress. She's a hunter. You got lightning coming for you, sweetheart. You might get hit by lightning. You sure do. You sure do. This is a sun god. This is a sun god you went up against. A gatherer. There's somebody that considers themselves to be a luminous warrior. You came out this way. You're no warrior. You're fake. You're a fake shaman. You want to be a warrior, but you're not. These are ancestors that you people woke up during this ceremony. That have passed on. You're in trouble. You will now be hunted, each one of you. Oh, look at that. This child's not happy either. The ancient ones. You also pissed them off. You woke up the middle world. That was stupid. Look who else is here. You sacrificed a very important child, and you people knew it, didn't you? Better take a good hard look, because this is what else is on your ass. Oh, you are in so much trouble. Yep, it's over. It's over for you people that you did this. Since you guys like the lower world so much, you're not going to transition to the other side like people do that aren't made of evil and don't practice evil. You're going to transition to the lower world. All of you that chose to do this. This may take a lot of time for each one of you to get picked off, but you're going to get picked off. And I want you to pay real good attention the next time you see a crow. You think of that child that you people thought was so insignificant. Do you hear me? Pay good attention, because that child was not insignificant. You people are. But you're going to get wiped off the earth, and it's going to be slow, and they're going to pick off each one of you one at a time. And you won't know when your time comes next. Bottom and top of the deck. This witness that was there, they hold the divine knowledge. They purposely were put there because they knew you people were going to do this. You're going to go down. Some of you, by going bye-bye, it's going to be rotting in a jail cell or a prison cell or federal prisons, getting moved all around. Some of you, you won't make it there. Those of you that make it there, your time there, when they find out why you're in there, get ready, because that will be your death. Hiding in sweat lodges doing sacrifices. Somebody's trying to do spell work on me right now. You're going to pay for that. You will pay for that. How many of you people learned No. Yeah. Very clear. Very clear. Whole life insurance policy thing again. Coming back up. Signing fake signatures. Oh, look at that. Look at that. So this just happened again lately. Yep. And that didn't work out how y'all thought it was now, did it? Nope. Did not. Excuse me. These people are going to get a polar shift like they never seen coming. These people are also into market manipulation with the stock market. Oh, God. So the biggest human traffickers, the biggest freaks of society that keep these giant operations going. Where do you think their money comes from? Where do you think their money comes from? Where do you think they hide this money? How do you think they pull these things off like they do? Wall Street. Just saying. It was created for this very thing. You guys think the stock market was created for other things. No, it wasn't. Flight risk. These people, this last thing that they just did. Delays. Oh, look, the old life insurance policies. How many did you guys write out that day at your little Pizzagate party, huh? How many life insurance policies? Everybody there? Huh? Even the participants got one too that they're not sure that they know of? This shit's gonna go nuclear. Boy, you should hear the planes and the helicopters right now. It's 3:36 in the morning. Ever since I started talking, it was quiet as quiet could be. Someone's stuck in a bad breakup and they're not getting out of it. Communication. Somebody wants to communicate. Somebody's soulmate. They want to communicate. It's involved in this. Climate change. Oh, yeah, you people are going to get way more than a climate change. This person's stuck down the rabbit hole that they went in. Shouldn't have went to that party, huh? You deserve everything you get. You go to one of those stupid-ass parties. Yeah. Imagine that. All goes together. Soul contract in reverse. Wow. They're getting louder. Getting closer to the house. Gonna come right over the top of me. Yep. Justice. Got a rival. They're stuck. They wanted distractions for you. That's what they've got. Karmic couple involved in this. Neighborhood. This is this is going on in somebody's neighborhood. This bullshit. Look what else. Republican. Drama. Warning. What else, Spirit? This person's not loyal. Nope. Someone thought this person was loyal. They're not. Somebody got in with a politician that's a Republican. They've destroyed whatever evidence. Ooh, we're going to end it right here. They destroyed evidence. And as I said that, I picked those two cards off the top. So they've destroyed evidence, but Spirit says, don't worry. I said something's going to go nuclear, and look what card. It will be a success. This operation is going nuclear. So everybody that wanted to get involved in this, you're stuck in it. It came out sideways, and it's going nuclear. As it should. Whole cult going down. Yep. Whole cult going down. Karmic couple going down too. Whoever this agent is that writes these multiple life insurance policies on everybody, they're going down. Besides this thing going nuclear, there's a whole polar shift. They're still out there just flying around. Indecision. Remember, use your intuition in all aspects of life. So if somebody's trying to block your intuition right now, because you're supposed to be in service. You have a job, you have a journey, and someone's trying to block it. Okay? Whoever this person is that's trying to block your intuition, and they don't like what your path is or your journey, well, they're stuck in a tower for doing this to you. Okay? Somebody could be a Scorpio. Their third eye is blocked. Keep persevering, collective. Okay? You know you can do this. Yes, you can. Just keep your mindset to it. You're okay. You got this. Yes, this path can be very lonely at times. But you're meant to find yourself. So when you find yourself, you aren't lonely. Like, you have to get to that place, and it takes time. It really does. But then when you get to that place, your loneliness becomes how do I put it? Your loneliness is replaced with your self-worth. Your loneliness is replaced with other hobbies. Um, you learning how to master certain things along your journey. You diving deep into educating yourself on a level that a lot of people would be afraid to take. Okay? Your loneliness goes away because you realize you're more comfortable with the people that you can't see, but you know are with you on the other side than you are with the people that want to come into your life and be there for reasons that aren't plentiful to you. Okay? That's huge. You will get to a place where you go out with, this is when you know you've turned the corner. When you go out with people, you're around people, and you can't wait to get back home or to your place or to your sanctuary when you have peace and you can dive back in to what you were researching, what you were learning, what you were mastering. That's when you know you turned a corner. When you prefer that over other things. Because you realize then you're not alone, you have yourself. You have all these vast things around you to absorb. How can you be lonely? I've never understood that. I have so many cool things to do all the time that I like and enjoy, that being bored or being lonely, it just doesn't make sense. People that look at people, if they choose to be single or they choose to go in search of themselves, people that are weak, people that are codependent, people that have no idea who they are, and they definitely are not here on this earth to help humanity. They're the ones that are always running around saying, well, that person's lonely. Look at them. They're by themselves. Nobody wants them. No one needs them. They're a loner. Those are the people that don't know who they are. Those are the people that have no idea what their purpose is. They have none. Because they're so busy running around trying to get acceptance, trying to get people to fill their cup, waiting for that pat on the back, that accolade that they so strive to get out of people. These are people that are in competition with other people, not themselves, other people. Because if they weren't, they would get so busy diving in to their mission, into their purpose, into their journey, figuring out, what am I here for? What am I really good at? How can I help with this earth? How can I help with humanity? How can I help with the younger generation coming up before I leave and my time's up? Find balance. Somebody is willing to step into their purpose now and speak about it. And they're finding balance. This is good. This is about your stability. When you speak, whoever I'm talking to, your voice is powerful. You make changes in the universe. When you speak out, you make changes. And who you are and what you represent changes things. Completion. When you speak out, you also close cycles out. That's a gift you have. You weren't aware of that. Adventure. Individuality and gratitude. And somebody's a twin flame, by the way. Whoever, this is a twin flame here I'm talking to. So this is a twin flame getting in alignment. When I speak about twin flames, I'm not talking in the sense of the romance. I'm talking in the sense that you're a twin. And when you figure it out, it's huge. Okay? Because you have a double mission, whoever I'm talking to. And you're going to serve in gratitude. Because whoever you are, you're thankful. You've been through a lot. You've been tested beyond what you thought you could be pushed. I'll put it that way. And this is opening up all kinds of opportunities for you. You can believe how many of them are out there right now. Such bullshit. Seek. See, you're in this place now. You're stuck there right now because you're in the retrograde. Once you get into this, and it's okay, you're stuck. This is totally fine because you're in a retrograde. This is a beautiful place to be. This is when you find out who you are. This is when the world opens up to you. This is when you start learning about things that you were afraid to talk to people about. You were afraid to have a voice about. You were afraid if people would make fun of you. You don't care anymore because you're in this for you. You finally figured this out. You may be a twin flame, but it's a solo mission. You do know that part. Self-esteem. People tried to tear you down. They tried to tell you what you knew you didn't really know. You're not really gifted. You don't really connect. You do, though. Yes, you do. And when you let all those naysayers out of your life, this opened you up to believing again in yourself. This is huge. Yeah. Because you possess gifts. These are gifts of your soul. But these gifts that you possess, that you chose to go seeking here, they help others. You are here to help others. You have a great imagination, a beautiful imagination. Okay? There's people that are jealous of this about you. And people are going to start now because you're back into your self-esteem. You have this beautiful imagination. You're embracing this imagination. You're using this imagination. You're feeding this imagination. You're nourishing it. Your creativity is coming off the charts. There's a lot of purple that was here. Yeah, a lot of purple. So you're a deep individual, whoever I'm talking to. You're a very deep person. And you like deep conversations. But when you tend to get into deep conversations with people, they go, oh, that's too much. I didn't want to go there with you. Because those are superficial people. Those are not people that can go deep like you can go. These are not people that can see outside the box and inside the box. You have the ability to see in the box and to be on the outside of the box. Okay? You've brought your self-esteem up, so get prepared. You found your calling. You're seeking. You're doing everything you're supposed to do. So, now because you're doing that, you're going to be called arrogant. You're going to be called a know-it-all. People are going to say, you're better, you think you're better than them. Well, you are. You are. Because first of all, anyone that starts running around, I hate that when people go, you think you're better than me. Or they'll talk about people, they think they're better than us. Well, first of all, if you have to go say that about someone else, then you know they are. It's pretty simple. You know they are. And this person is. You want to know why? Because this person stepped up, had the strength, had the courage, was brave enough to find themselves. These other people aren't. Because if they weren't, they would be going, oh my God, we are so proud of you. Look at you go. They might not understand it. They might not get it, but they would be excited for you. They would be your biggest fans. But instead, you're going to have a whole hate train of insecure, jealous, and envious people. And the more things you master about yourself, the more you become recluse, the more you go into hermit mode and find yourself, the more they're going to talk about you. So just understand. Self-discipline. The more self-disciplined you become, the louder they're going to talk about you. Environment and personal growth. You have made huge changes. Huge. 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 Somebody could be 44, 41. This is confronting yourself. This is doing shadow work. This is going deep during this retrograde and going, I don't want to go backwards. I want to figure out why I do certain things I do. I want to course correct. I know what I want now. I know who I am now. And I love who I am. And it's okay that I love myself. It's okay that who I am is weird. You're a spiritual weirdo now. And your spiritual weirdo light got turned on. And you're owning it. It's very beautiful. Forgiveness. This is you acknowledging that you forgive yourself. You're not going to harbor anger. You're not going to harbor resentment. You're not a vengeful person at all. Whoever I'm picking up on, you don't seek revenge. You walk away from that. You leave that to the karmics. Because that's what the karmics' jobs are. They're here for revenge. Because that's how that's what powers them up, is revenge. Negativity. Resentment, bitterness, anger, hatred. That's what powers them up. It doesn't power you up. Nope, it doesn't. You trust. And this is you trusting in something at times that you couldn't understand. But you knew that you had to keep trusting. You couldn't explain it, and you definitely couldn't talk to anybody about it, because if you did, they would have said, "Oh, you're crazy." And you already knew that. So you accepted this. This is like your this is like, some people call it the Holy Ghost, right? Some people call this intuition. Some people call this connecting. Some people call this um, spirit. Whatever it is for you, you trusted in it. And you trusted in yourself. And you put your pride aside. Because you knew you had to change. Yeah, you did. And you accepted these changes. Okay? You accepted these. Because you decided to love yourself. And now when you look at people differently, because you're looking at them through different eyes. These are eyes that you didn't have before, because you were around a whole bunch of people that had blinders on, and you ended up putting yours on with them. Okay? You quit hanging out with the people that had all the beer goggles. Okay? You knew that your inner voice would guide you correctly, but you couldn't put it into words to explain it to anybody for them to get on the same page as you. Because all the people that you were surrounding yourself around, if you talked about any of this, they would tell you you were crazy. Even though you knew you weren't, they'd tell you you were, but you weren't. Health. Your health is getting better. You had something going on that's changing. You want to know why? Because you have peace. And you had people working on your health. You had people working on your health. You don't anymore, though. Not at this time. Now, they'll come back. Don't worry. They'll get a whole new group together once they figure it out that they can't change you. They can't berate you. They can't browbeat you back down into their group. Okay? They will send people back in. And these people's goal is to disrupt your peace. Okay? Especially, how dare you love yourself? How dare you? Okay? You released the negative energy that these people had tied to you. I don't know if you unbinded yourself. You did a cord ritual of detachment. You blocked these people. You cut them off. You quit hanging out with them permanently. And that's when this peace started to come for you. Because you made this giant change here. When you hung out with these are people that have a lot of pride. They run around in their egos. You naturally don't, but you did when you were with these people. Your ego got pretty big. It did. It got pretty big. You just chose to heal yourself, though. That is what yeah. Relationships. You have a whole different look at relationships now, because you've been healing this huge part of yourself. I can't believe you guys can't hear that or hear them out there. Anyway, um, get prepared, because this that's happening to me, it will happen to you. I promise. Doesn't happen to everyone, but you're super special. Whoever I'm talking to, you're really special. So remember, see this here? These are karmic attachments that you had. That was a law. You had a lot of people that were karmically attached to you. And they were energy harvesting off you. You were like a generator for this whole group of people, all these relationships. They were using you as a giant generator, plugging in. But see, you're attracted now to people who serve a higher purpose, a higher good in life. Those people weren't. So, when you were with all these people, all of these here were broken. It's being repaired now because all of those people are going to be replaced with good people. People that will appreciate you. People that will celebrate you. People that when you're not around them, you don't have to worry about what they're saying. You know, one of the best sayings I ever heard, and I don't know how it goes correctly because I'm getting tired and I got to go to bed. But when you really need to worry the most about people is when they're not around you. That's when you need to worry the most, what they say about you. It's not when they're in your face or when they're around you. It's when they're not in your presence and they're not around you. Your real friends, you'll never have to worry about that. The people that are really in your corner, the people that are really there to cheer you on and support you, you'll never have to worry when they're not around you. Because they would be your biggest defenders and protectors. So this is really cool for somebody. This is really cool for somebody. So there's been a lot here to try to block you, to create things in your life that were very not nice at all. Real shitty, real shitty. But the blockages are getting moved. Okay, let's see. What else? Let's see. We have a little bit of Omega deck left. Let's see. And then we'll close her out. Oh, yeah. We've been going on 2 hours again. All right. And once I shut down, the planes will go away in the helicopter. Multiple of them out there. Should hear them. Got a special kind of pull when you can do this kind of shit at any given time. Whoa. Aries. Mental illness in reverse and perfectionist. So there's a karmic Aries here that's been running around collective saying that you're mentally ill and you're not. They even went to court and they testified against you that you're mentally ill and you're not. This person professes to be a perfectionist and they're not. And there's something about their testimony that they gave about you way off, way off, way off. Well, these people don't realize that when there isn't a crooked judge in charge, you have to be notified about all the people that testified on against you and their statements. You are legally supposed to get a copy of everything that everyone said about you or testified against you if you weren't present. Everyone and everything. There's a Taurus that feels stuck right now. I got involved in this. And they're also stuck with a karmic. So there's a Taurus that feels stuck, that got involved in whatever this is. And they're also stuck with a karmic, the Taurus. Okay? And that's funny that the helicopters right now are flying up above. Because the person that is in charge of this, he's a Taurus doing this to me. Yep. Ex-military. Family's going to go broke, by the way, collective. Because they decided to pull this bullshit here. Yeah. They're busy, though. They're doing black magic. Okay? With all the money they stole from you. They're busy, busy, busy. You're going to get a message about this real soon. Lack of confidence, a karmic Gemini. They're going broke, and they can't manifest anymore. So, you got a karmic Aries that said you had a mental illness in court. You don't. And they proclaim that they're a perfectionist. They're not. And whatever that they spoke about you in court, it's not being believed. Okay? There's a karmic Gemini that's a part of this here. Oh! This karmic Gemini and this karmic Aries, they slept together. These are family members of yours, by the way. One of them, collective, is an ex of yours. And one of the people here is a parent. Well, they're both parents. But one of them's your parent. And one of them's your ex to top it off. That's how they got the buffoon to go into court and talk shit on you. Now they're having a lack of confidence, and they're all going to go broke. Because this plan was dead from the get-go. Yep, divine feminine. They did this to you. They did this to you, divine femme. So, one of these people is an ex-husband of yours or ex-boyfriend of yours. Either sleeping with your mother or your father. Some of you, I heard both. Yeah, they're all hiding things. There's a Virgo that's involved in this too that's hiding stuff. Ah, look what these people are into. And they got so much to say about you, though, collective. Oh, these people. Huh. Definitely a Virgo that joined the group. Keep it in the family, huh? As soon as I said that, look what comes up. Devil in disguise. Sexual deviant. Hiding something. Ooh, there's the Virgo. So maybe the Virgo is banging your parents too. Or your ex. Maybe they're all doing it together. It looks like everybody's having a fuck fest here. Yeah. They're all just banging it out. Yeah. Oh, they're all in competition with each other. Oh, I keep hearing Lost in Translation, and I know there's a movie. I've never seen it, but there's a movie called Lost in Translation. Somebody may need to watch that. Irresponsible and no communication. These people are horribly irresponsible, and there's no communication. Yeah, they're sexually irresponsible too. Oh, but they probably tried to say that you were some kind of a whore or hobo or gigolo or whatever, but none of the such. They probably called you a Jezebel or a incubus or succubus energy collective, when in fact, look what they're all doing here. somebody in this group didn't know. Oh, this creepy Virgo, this creepy ass Virgo has recorded things, and these people didn't know that he was recording them. Because this Aries and this Gemini has lost themselves completely in this deal. Uh-huh. Yeah. He's accustomed to this. Yeah. Everybody's stuck. Everybody's stuck in this. Taurus. There's a Taurus too with this group. Financial failure. This is what's happening for all these people that are part of this collective. Leo, also involved. User. Transition. So, their last little fuck fest that they all had together, they were trying to make you transition. So they were doing death magic. It's in reverse. Woo! There's going to be some more deaths here. Yeah, family. This is a family affair. Karmics, your family, hiding something on the down low. You have a whole family of people on the down low. A whole family. They're so scared you're going to expose them. Spirit says, good luck. You're all going to need it. You're all sharing the same STD. Libra. There's a Libra here too. Boy, they got a crew. These people are controlling. Now they're getting controlled. Yeah. Pisces joined as well. There's a Pisces too. Yeah, this is a big group. Yeah. All their black magic is in reverse. And then we have a Capricorn. This Capricorn's got a ton of baggage. So, you know what's crazy? The two people here that are really losing it the worst. Like the rest of these people, there's 3 people here that are really affected by this. Okay? There's 3 people right now. They're not liking this situation. They don't feel good about this. Their conscience is starting to get to them. Guilt is starting to get to them. I'm hearing like they're tormented. They're beating themselves up. They're making themselves sick. Okay? They did this to you, Divine Femme. This was a giant group effort. Okay? This is all about making you feel like you're not worthy. You shouldn't have confidence. You're not a good person. Okay? But these are all devils in disguise. Horribly irresponsible with their sexual energy. Okay? These 3 have been affected the most. This has done something to these 3 here. This Taurus, this Gemini, and this Aries. It's done something to these 3 mentally that is really, really bad. Okay? Now this person, that person, that person, and this person, they don't have a problem doing this. Didn't bother them a bit. In fact, they'll do it again. They don't care. They don't even care about the karma that's already hitting them as we speak. Because they have done this over and over and over before. They're acclimated. They're conditioned. They are controlled. These three, no, they didn't like this. They're regretful. They wish they didn't participate. They feel disgusting. They feel filthy. They feel dirty. But this is your family. This is your family. So don't go back. And don't let them swing back around to you in this retrograde. Because there's three specific people here in your family that are losing their shit. An Aries, a Taurus, and a Gemini. The Pisces, the Leo, the Virgo, the Libra, and the Capricorn don't give a shit. They're completely turned off emotionally. This kind of stuff doesn't bother them. They could watch a sacrifice go down and they'd be fine. They could turn around and go do whatever and don't even think twice about it. Don't never put any thought to it again. Zero guilt attached. These three are losing their minds. They saw something, they had to participate in something, and they are very, very disturbed by what they've done now. My guess is with these three, Divine Femme, this Taurus, this Aries, or this Gemini was your spouse at one time. You are no longer married to this individual, or if you're in the middle of a divorce. But they slept with one of your parents. Or both. I don't know. Because these people swinging doesn't bother these people over here at all. These three people got brought into this, and I think they thought that they could do this and they were fine with this. And I think they got in there. It all happened. They could have been drugged. And they might not even recall everything that happened. They're in the reverse then now. They're super disturbed. Whatever they saw, whatever they participated in, whatever they did has got them losing their shit now. They're not okay mentally at all. They're in the reverse. So something happened that is not sitting well with them. Okay? So, you could also have a parent. It could be a Capricorn, a Libra, a Virgo, a Leo, or a Pisces. That had no problem doing this to you. Okay? But like I said, these three in particular that decided to join this group to participate in these sex rituals, this black magic and all this stuff. No, you aren't talking to any of these people. I mean, and this was death magic. You were supposed to die. And you didn't. It was supposed to get you stuck. It was supposed to break you down. It's supposed to. They were told by doing this that they would transfer your energy to them. So they probably tried to do a destiny swap that went wrong, an abundance transfer that didn't go right at all. Okay, these people are also trying to cloak their down lowness. And project it onto you. They want people to believe that you're down low. Like, this is the stupidest shit that they're telling me. Anyways, these are karmics. This is a whole family of karmics. Okay? They don't have to necessarily be all blood in this family. These could be people that were married in. So they're not a blood tie to you, but they're married into your family, right? Okay? or they could be extended family that you considered to be just like family. Okay. But they really thought that this was it. They thought they were going to get rid of you, and they thought that they were going to drive you mentally insane, because they, remember, they went into court and testified that you were. They did. But look what happened. It's turned these three people specifically mentally unstable. Gemini, Aries, and a Taurus. So these three people have this now. These people that are here upright, oh, they're way past that stage. Okay? They went through that stage. Yeah. They once went through this stage of disgust, shame, in themselves, guilt, an actual conscience. Yeah. They went through that. But then they just kept going back to this same behavior, doing these same kinds of things. And once you keep doing this and participating in this, you become numb. You become to people, they become numb to people's emotions. They have a lack of empathy for other people. You become greedy. You become sick and twisted in your head. These are people that, through this ritualistic bullshit that they're doing here, they separate themselves. So somehow they convince themselves that we have to do this to the divine feminine. She deserves this. We had to do this to her. This is how they justify going back and doing this to you. They've done this to you more than once, my dear. This just didn't happen. Like, oh, we're going to try this out. Oh, no, they've been doing this. Yeah. Probably under each moon cycle would be my guess. That they get together, they gather together. Let's get a family meeting together. Let's have a barbecue. You know, like Diddy did. Gets everybody there. It looks like a fun party. Then as however many hours as the night goes in, then the mood changes. Different things start to happen. Things, yeah. That's kind of like this deal here that happened with your family. So anyways, I'm going to leave it there because I got to go to sleep. And it's really, really, really early now. So, but I wanted to get this out to you guys. So it's been a while. And I pulled back for a very specific reason that I was told to do. And I listen. And I do follow my orders from the other side. So, anyways, guys, thank you very much for joining in. It's always a pleasure. It's always an honor to get these messages out, whether it upsets certain people or not. I know what I'm here to do. I know what my purpose is. So I'm very well aware. But thank you again for joining in. I've missed you all very much. I'm so happy to be back. I do take hiatuses. I will not tell you exactly when and why and all those things because it's my business. And sometimes I'm meant to pull back, take a time out, because the energy has to change. The energy has to change. And if I'm sitting here reading and channeling, and it's the same stuff over and over, and I tried to explain this to you guys before I took my little hiatus, and I said, if you're watching people and it's the same things just over and over and over and over, that they're pulling the energy and it doesn't change, those people are recycling your story. They're recycling your energy. And that's why nothing's changing. Somebody that truly knows the connection with the other side knows when you're sitting here And you gone a whole month and it's nothing but the same stuff over and over and over. You're recycling it. You have to pull back. You have to go put yourself in a timeout as the person in charge of that, the leader of leading the messages, of having the connection on the other side. And you have to be aware enough as a spiritual being to go, I'm going to go change this energy. I'm going to change it up because it's flat. It's not good for my peeps. We need to bring something else in different. We need the energy to shift for them. And the only way you're going to do that is by taking a break. That's how the energy changes. By you, as the person that is leading everyone, to pull back and make that change. What people don't understand, I just gave out all that information in these 2 videos I've uploaded today. Energy's already changed. Because how you take those messages in and you listen to those messages, you will change that energy with yourself. It doesn't necessarily mean all the weirdos out there that are in negative mode that want to take the messages and twist and turn them, that they'll be successful. Because how you're going to listen to what I just put out, you're going to accept that different from the other person that's listening at the same time, and how they're going to accept it. And what you're going to do with that energy is going to be completely different than what someone else is going to do with that energy. So these people that bank on listening to us and getting on our channels and our platforms and thinking that they can destroy your lives and destroy other people's, they will never get this down to a science, because everybody has opinions. Everybody has different observations. Everybody has different perceptions. Everybody has different belief systems. Everybody has different moral backgrounds. Everybody doesn't honor the Most High. So those that don't honor the Most High, they're going to take these messages in and receive them and use them differently than a person that does listen to the Most High, that's here to absorb the information and learn from it and turn themselves into something better from that. Do you see the difference? I hope you guys can understand that. But the energy changes. Ooh, someone's talking crazy shit again. Feel it. But the energy changes for everyone the minute they sit down and they start listening. And it's different for every person. You can go back in your little groups and get your stupid stories straight, and you all can think that you're on the same line, but none of you carry the same energy signature. And not one of you can mimic the person exactly that you're trying to take down. It's impossible. We all carry our own energy signature. We all have our own auras. We all have our own DNA. That's what makes us different. We all have souls. We all have spirits that are different. So everybody needs to get off of this deal about wanting so badly to take someone's place and get rid of them and think that you can step into their place. I know there's been a couple people that have been promised, well, if we just get rid of Stephanie, We'll just move you right in and you can just take her place. That's not how this works. And ask those doppelgangers and those copycats, how much fun has this been for you guys? You having a good time? Because you might want to get ready. I already turned the heat up. And on the other side, what they're going to do to you guys, they're going to fry you. They're going to fry you. Because you were put here to be you. You were never put here to copycat, doppelgang me. It's not your job either to whip me into shape, to tune me up, show me out, or punish me, or show me my place. I'm a 56-year-old woman, and nobody is going to tell me what my place is here. I know my place. You people need to figure out your place. Quit being concerned about other people and be concerned about yourselves. If we had more people getting on board and helping people figure out who they are and what they're here to do, we would have a happier earth. You all accepted a mission before you came. Whether you want to believe it or not, you did. And that's why they give you amnesia as a fetus. When you come down that birth canal, everything's forgotten. Not one thing. And it's on purpose. Because if you remembered what you signed up for, I'm pretty sure most of you would have said, oh, hell no. Like, oh, hell no. I know I would have. I would have been, oh, no, 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 no. I'm not signing up for that. But I didn't. I did. Just like the rest of you. I did. And the sooner you accept that and you get on with it, the easier your path becomes. Just don't let people keep getting in the way that weren't meant to get in the way. Those people were there and they've been put there as a test. It's to test your strength, your nobility, your pride, your ego, your strength, your courage, your bravery, your integrity, your dignity, and your loyalty to yourself. I left loyalty as the last thing I'm going to say, because this is loyalty to yourself. These types of people, they push loyalty to the group, loyalty to the club, loyalty to the organization, loyalty to the church, to the spiritual group, whatever the hell it is. It's never being loyal to yourself. It's being loyal to someone else. Therefore, you're never honoring yourself. You're too busy honoring a group that has an agenda for the group. It's not an agenda for you. It's an agenda for the group. And these groups, their agendas are not for humanity or this earth. Their agendas are for selfish, self-entitled reasons only. So think about it, what you're a part of. If we all flied solo, but we were here to be good helpers and good people, this would be a whole different world. I'm not opposed to groups. I'm not opposed to religion. I'm not opposed to spiritual groups that get together and things like that. As long as you're doing the right thing. But it's been my experience in my lifetime here. Groups, organizations, societies programs, contracts with these types of entities. All I've ever seen come out of it is pain and suffering, and someone always loses. There isn't winners. There's losers in these groups. I'm not calling people losers. That's not what I'm saying. They put you in the position of losing, so you become the losers. They become the winners. It's set up, it's structured that way. It's structured that way. So don't be a pawn in their pond. There's so many of you that don't realize the people that you're entangled with. And you can't get out. You think you can't. You can. But the out, you'll have to be honest with yourself. You might have to spend some time behind bars to get out. You might have to go and put yourself in a position where you're vulnerable, where you have to actually tell the truth. And there's so many of you that these people set up and frame and blackmail and scare the hell out of you so that there's no way that you would ever in a million years tell the truth. And you know, when you get in these groups and there's these rituals, there's these certain things that go on, there's going to be hidden cameras. There's going to be poisons. There's going to be drugs involved that are there to put you in a state that you either don't remember what happened to you or that you're literally basically paralyzed and you become the rag doll for the group. So just be careful, because these people are searching far and wide because they're losing their grips on society. They're losing their power. They're becoming weak. And it will continue. And they're going to up the ante. And they're going to get more aggressive in their manners of shopping for people, targeting people. So the quicker you get on your journey to finding yourself, the more protected you become against these individuals. I don't know why so many people don't understand this. You are more protected when you don't participate in these types of things. When you separate yourself and you refuse to be around any of these types of people, to associate with them, do business with them, have any activity going on with them, you are extremely protected. When you lower yourself to participate in these types of things, that's when you become vulnerable and weak. And I'm not using vulnerability in a way that's you make yourself vulnerable, meaning they could harm and hurt you. It's not being used in the term of being vulnerable. So be careful. Be mindful. Put yourself first. Because I guarantee you, none of these people in these groups that participate in any of this kind of bullshit here are going to protect you. They are going to look out for themselves. And the group will always, always put pressure on anybody that they see that's falling away from the plan of the group, or anybody that they think is a weak link or could possibly, what's the right word? Expose them. Then you become a liability. You don't want that. All right, enough said. I'm going to let you guys go now. Thank you again for coming on. I have so much to say. And spirit could just keep coming through me, and I could just sit here for the longest time and talk and get things out to you guys and not use one card or one thing. I don't need the cards. I love the cards. I love the visuals. I think they're fun. I think it helps you guys understand things better. You can visually get the picture, but I don't need them. Never have. Never have ever had to need them. But I love all the different tools that I use to work with, to get the messages across to you guys, to help you understand things better. And they're fun. I mean, I love my cards. Oh, always have, always will. And there's lots of other things um, that I've incorporated into this as well. And it's just to make it fun. It's to make it entertaining as well. So with that being said, I am going to sign off for what, third time now? But you guys sleep well if you haven't gone to bed yet, or if you're just getting up, have a beautiful day. All right? All right, guys. Thank you again very much. Have a wonderful day. Love you to the moon and back.